feel so much more vulnerable by myself compared to being with a group. I'm always with women, and women are perceived as being weaker. Is it really safety in numbers if all these numbers don't actually add up to anything? Last night, I was walking to a party. I felt great, and I had all my girls by my side. After the party, I didn't really feel like doing what all my friends were doing. I didn't want to go to the bar or spend money for a slice of pizza. So I'm walking back by myself, and suddenly, I don't feel so confident anymore. Now every man I see on the street is a potential threat, rather than just a potential party guest. I look up, and I get the urge to walk to the other side of the street instead of crossing paths with that looming stranger ahead. And I finally get back, and all my guy friends yell at me, saying they would have welcomed me back. Why do women need an escort to be safe? Or to simply feel safe? Women in society are becoming just as equal to men, but are still looked upon as these weak and fragile creatures that need to be preyed upon? It's a shame women feel they have to be so paranoid, but what amount of truth actually supports all of our paranoia?
I mean, I'm here at Geneseo, so I already know that I'm better off than my mother. But everywhere I go and I look up, I still see a glass ceiling, and I want to pierce it with my heel. It's 10:55 p.m., and my shift ends at 11, so I should be excited. However, before I can leave, I have to do the task I dread the most, taking out the trash. My car is parked right outside the back entrance, but before I can leave, I have to carry the trash bags across the back lot to the dumpster. It's usually empty at this hour, but it's often hard to tell if I'm around anyone else, especially if it's pitch black outside. There are no streetlights, and most of the time, I'm the only one around.
I'm in Chicago visiting my older brother. Since I'm in such an exciting new city, I decided to wear something nice, and maybe even a little showy. We've spent an amazing day visiting all the tourist attractions downtown, and I'm feeling great. But now, it's time to go back to my brother's apartment in a less nice part of the city.
As a high school student, I don't mind staying after for extracurricular activities, but having to take the bus back home during the winter months when it gets dark earlier, it's not one of my pleasures, especially since recently there were 2 reports in my town about attempted abductions of girls coming home from school.
As we're veering from the tourist attractions, it's pretty evident that we're not in a nice part of town anymore. I can tell that people are looking at us. We are quickening our pace, wanting to get home as soon as possible. My comfort level is decreasing with each step I take. As we pass a group of older men, I can see them staring. They whistle and catcall at me.
The bus drops me off at 5 p.m. It's dark already. Before I even get off, I make sure I have my keys ready so that I don't linger too long outside my house. The bus drops me off a few blocks away from my home, but I take the longer route, simply because it's better lit. I look around for suspicious cars and walk quickly, looking over my shoulder every few steps.
I'm consumed by paranoid thoughts as I make my way out the back door. I have the trash bags in one hand, and the other hand is clutching my car keys in case I need to press the alarm button. I'm speedwalking across the parking lot, constantly checking over my shoulder, listening for the slightest noises, and fearing that at any moment, someone may approach or threaten me in some way. Once I reach the dumpster, I toss the trash bags and freeze when I hear the sound of a man's voice. My stomach drops. I grab my cell phone from inside my pocket in case I need to call for help, as my thumb hovers over the alarm button on my keys.
When I finally walked down my driveway and get to my side door, I felt almost relieved. I'm almost home free. I unlocked the door, quickly turned off the alarm, and locked the door shut. I made it. I'm safe.
Breathe a sigh of relief when I see that it's just an employee from another store getting into his car and leaving. I nearly sprint the rest of the way back to my car, jump in, lock the doors, just in case. As I'm driving away, I can't help but feel embarrassed at how simple the act of taking out the trash each night has such an effect on me.
We are hustling away from the men as quick as we can. I can't help but feel paranoid about the negative attention I am getting. I am uncomfortable and scared. Is it my fault for wearing this outfit? This is not what I wanted.
Why? Why am I so afraid? Afraid of the lurking men with sharp eyes and loud offers? They're just doing their job. They're just offering a ride. In the day, this would be kind, but the backdrop of night has my every pore raised.
After having an argument, she decided to walk home from her friends alone. She was 1 block away from their house when she heard footsteps coming quickly behind her. She attempted to call a friend, however, there was no answer. She pretended to continue to be on the phone when a man approached her who was in his 20s. Asked for the time. She told him, and then quickly turned around to head back to the house. He then ran up behind her and struck her in the back of the head with a gun until she was on the ground. He held her with the gun pointed at her head when she began to scream for help. He began to panic and loosen his grip. She then got up and ran as he continued to hold her at gunpoint. The police were soon notified and showed up after 45 minutes. She can definitely say she's one of those people who sees things like this and thinks, yeah, wow, that's crazy, but never actually thought it would happen to her. It's important to tell this story and to bring awareness through it. Learn from her mistakes and, of course, never walk home alone.
Once upon a time, just like in a nursery rhyme before piggy turn swine, me did wear for me fear upon my face like a shield, like a mask. And everybody think me cool and deadly. Nothing you could have said would have made me take it off. And if you get me nervous, I would have just laugh it off. And everybody think me cool and deadly. But not so long ago, just like in a picture show where the hero get a blow, my spirit get vexed and me get so restless that me get careless and go bear my mother chest. Me never in the things that I didn't make out of glass, that the whole wide world could have seen right down to the vein in my heart. How them twist up, how them tie up, how them tight up. Oh, my heart. How it cut up, how it crawl up, how it scar up. It is a hard heart to master, you know. This smiling and skin in your teeth. When your heart swells up so that you feel it on the bus, when you can't find the rhyme to fit the beat, when you can't find the answer for the puzzle complete. So now I take off my mask and start to wear dark glass. But every so often, we have to take it off. And every now and then, we find the last. When you ever see me trial, see me crosses.
He lost count of the amount of times he's been stopped and patted down. He fits the description of every criminal in town. How? Well, one, he can do magic. He can make a green Jets hoodie look navy blue. He can make an orange fitted cap look like a ski mask. He can make 6'1" look like 5'8" or 6'5". But he can't change his dark brown eyes, his golden skin, his deep and powerful voice. He, like Trayvon Martin, like Oscar Grant, like Jonathan Farrell, like Jordan Davis, like Darius Simmons, like Garrett Hawkins, like Carl Hawkins, like Sean Bell, no matter what disguise he has at his disposal. And yes, he is a master of disguise. Is your local heroin dealer, your burglar, rapist, gangster, repeated convict, bank robber, and let's not forget, weed addict. And if we put him away, we will purify this earth.
Get 'em in. That sun is hot and kind of great. Let's get out of business and get home tonight. Get 'em in. Auctioning slaves is a real high art. Bring that young gal, Roy. She's good for a start. Get 'em in. Get 'em in. Now here's a real good buy on about 15. Her great grandmammy was a die-homey queen. Just look at her face. She sure ain't homely. Like she was in the Bible. She's black but homely. Get 'em in. Gonna start at 3. And I hit a 3. Step up, chance, take a good look, see. Cause I know you want her once you've seen her. She's young and right, make a darn good breeder, bit 'em in. She's good in the field, she can sew and cook. Strip her down, Roy, let the gentleman look. She's full up front and gamble behind. Examine her teeth if you got a man, bid 'em in, get 'em in. There's a bit of 3 for a man who's thrifted. 325, can I hear 350? Your money ain't earning you much in the banks. Turn her around, Roy, let 'em look at her flanks, bid 'em in. 350's beating, I'm looking for pool. And $400 is the bargain sure. 4's the bid, 450, $500 now looking like, get 'em in, get 'em in. Don't mind them tears, that's one of her tricks. 550's bidding, who'll say 6? She's healthy and strong and well equipped. Make a fine lady's maid when she's properly whipped. Bid 'em in. 650, don't be slow. 7 is the bid, gonna let her go. And 7 she's going. Pull it down, Roy, bring the next one on. Bid 'em in, get 'em in, bid 'em in.
A friend of mine tells me that he laughs too much. He said, men can't do that. I've only heard black men say this. If I had a son, would he too feel limited in the amount of joy he can express? And since when did the exercise of your most basic freedoms become a death sentence?
unusual to seek comfort in our hours of stress. A man must be buried. It is not unusual that the old bury the young, though it is an abomination. It is not strange that the unwise and the ungentle carry the banner of humaneness, though it is a castration of the spirit. It no longer shatters the intellect that those who make war call themselves diplomats. We are no longer surprised that the unfaithful pray loudest every Sunday in every church and sometimes in rooms facing east, though it is a sin and a shame. So how do we judge a man? Most of us love from our need to love, not because we find someone deserving. Most of us forgive because we have trespassed, not because we are magnanimous. Most of us comfort because we need comforting. Our ancient rituals demand that we give what we hope to receive. And how do we judge a man? We learn to greet when meeting, to cry when parting, and to soften our words at times of stress. The women gather with cloth and ointments. Their busy hands bow into laws that decree willow shall stand swaying but unbroken against even the determined wind of death. We judge a man by his dreams, not alone his deeds. We judge a man by his intent, not alone his shortcomings. We judge a man because it is not unusual to know him through those who love him. The women gather strangers to each other because they have loved a man. It is not unusual to shift through ashes and find an unburnt picture.
I sailed west to reach east